broadcast, Ashley Webster, Louise Mensch, Todd Horwitz, and Mike Murphy. Everybody around this table heard Trump's economic growth plan. He says it will give, I talked to him this morning, he says it will give us 4% growth. Mike Murphy, do investors like this plan? Does it have any relationship to today's market?
I don't think it has an immediate impact on us because I think a lot of people are very skittish on the overall election. People don't know how it's going to turn out, and I think a lot of people are still divided on the outcome. However, when you look longer term, Stuart, this tax plan, Trump's tax plan, is positive for growth. It brings money from overseas U.S. corporations back into the U.S., and it does something that makes everyone's life easier. It simplifies the tax code. Whether you're Republican, Democrat, black, white, rich, poor, a simpler tax code is good for you.
Would it give us 4% growth, Mike?
It would.
Okay. Todd Horwitz, what do you think of the Trump tax plan? Would it give us 4% growth?
Good morning, Stuart. Yes, I believe it would. I think it'll have no effect on the market immediately. In fact, I still believe the market is going significantly lower from here. However, I think long term, it's going to show some growth. It'll show building. And if he gets the rest of his plans in, I think that'll be great for the country. Once we see this correction, I think we can rebuild and we will get 4% growth.
Louise Mensch, your reservation is about trade because he says he'll renegotiate trade deals. You don't think you think that's protectionism?
Yeah, the way he's talking about it is protectionism. I think he should really embrace the capitalism like he has done through his business career and say not only is he going to cut taxes here, but he's going to increase trade with the world so the overall economy can grow. And the thing the market should really hope is that he pushes Clinton a bit to the right. This tax plan is ambitious. It's a big cut. Hopefully Clinton will feel on some level she has to do something to try and at least come close.
Will the Trump growth plan help the market if it looks like he's going to win as we get closer to the election?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes. That would help stocks.
Absolutely.
Okay, you think?
I think so. The only big question is how do you pay for all of this, as Louise and I were talking about. If you can find a way to do that, it's terrific.
Well, you would definitely get a bigger deficit as soon as the tax plan went into effect because you're pulling in less tax money. But the theory is that over a long period of time, you get more growth, so you get more money coming into the Treasury and deficits go down. That's the theory.
Classic
more workers.
Hold on a second. Todd, you agree with that?
You get more workers that make actually a real living wage instead of minimum wage. So if we can put people back to real jobs and have them really making good money, they're going to be happy to pay taxes. They're going to pay a much bigger tax penalty, even though the taxes are reduced. So it works out better. It creates the velocity of money, which is what we're lacking.
To me, it's all about growth. You give me 4% growth for a couple of years, and that's what I want. That's what I want to see.
Well,
the way to get that is tax cuts.
The direction we're going right now obviously isn't working. The deficit's just getting way out of control. We have to rein it in some way.
Okay, let's move on to the four big tech stocks that we often quote. We quote them because that's where your money has been flowing recently. Start with Amazon. 768 as of this morning. That's awfully close to a record all-time high. Microsoft up, 11 cents, but at $58 per share. Facebook is down a fraction this morning, but it's holding at $125. And Google, $806 a share. All of them way up there. Are they too expensive to buy now?
I believe they are. I would not run in and chase them. If you've missed this recent rally, wait for a pullback. You don't want to run in at literally all-time highs in all these names.
Aren't you the Facebook guy? Don't you think the Facebook's going to $1 trillion value?
That's the first time I've been called the Facebook guy, but yes, I'll take it. $1 trillion value, yes.
Well, sorry about that.
That's okay.
You can reject the title if you wish.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's at 125 right now. All right, Todd. We always quote these four big-name technology companies. We've just given out their price. Do you think it's too high a price to buy at today?
I believe they're way too overpriced today. I think they've had their move. They've had a great run. They pushed them up to phenomenal levels. I agree with Mike that Facebook is the best of the bunch. However, I think we need a pullback. If you don't want to be forced out right away, you need them to come back a little bit to buy them because I think there's going to be some selling pressure. So I think they're much too high right here.
All right, we hear you all. I want to move on to oil. Big rally yesterday in oil, I should say, moved up to $42, $43 a barrel. It's up a little bit more today. There's talk of a production freeze. But Todd, come back into this because it seems to me there is a gigantic glut all over the world. That's not changed, has it?
No, it hasn't, and there's going to continue to be this stuff, but what we're going to do here is they're going to start shutting down the rigs again, and they'll create their own shortage, driving up the price. Now, we're going to see, we saw the $40 level, which we immediately popped up, and as soon as we get the 44, 45, 46, The rigs will start closing down. We'll start creating our own shortage because we have no dependency on Mideast oil anymore. And then you'll see the prices fall again. And then we'll go through the same exercise back and forth where they'll try to cut it down and they'll let it go back and forth until we get some real growth where we can actually use all this oil.
Okay.
Strong dollars also push oil prices down. That's another factor in all of this.
The one thing we didn't talk about was...
It's more expensive to buy it.
But, yeah, but, you know, one thing I really liked about the Trump plan is, come on, give me more domestic energy production.
Absolutely.
What's wrong with that?
That's a good thing.
Come on.
Well, nothing, but do remember that Texas, large parts of the U.S. economy are dependent on oil. We're moving away from oil, but we can't do it too quickly or there's going to be a shock to the economy.
Okay, I just want to produce our own oil so we don't have to buy it from people who hate us.
Absolutely right.
That's
Absolutely
it.
right.
Check that big